Peace, beautiful souls. Okay, so a lot of us already know this, right? And I've only actually seen like 2 posts about it. Um, I myself do not involve myself in the things that are like going on in the world because I know I absorb energy a lot, right? And again, I try my best not to involve myself in that because um I don't want to lower my frequency, right? Having certain emotions for those things. And like what's being told when they do these wars and all these crazy things, the stuff with ICE and all that stuff, right? It's meant to keep everybody in a state of fear and trauma and chaos and anger and all these lower vibrational feelings, right? Instead of us focusing on what we want things to look like. And for a lot of people, it literally makes not everyone, people lose hope, right? And think that nothing is going to get better and think that everything is just getting worse. Like, it's getting crazy right now, but it's not to stay that way. It's literally a part of the massive change because it's rising so many people up too. Like, your anger and your sadness can definitely be used for fuel, but for a lot of people, they don't use it as fuel, you know? And so right now, one of the best things you can do is sit there and go within and visualize and meditate on what you want the world to look like, not sit and stay in the anger of what it's looking like right now, because that's not the end, but that is what they want for people to just stay on the lower side of things and think that nothing is going to get better, because then they're easier to manipulate when they're afraid, if you get what I'm saying, or they're just simply angry and they're not in their power mode, they're not in their highest self mode and creative mode and using their power. Because us, especially the more people that do it, if we all focus on one intention, like focus on a heaven on earth, peace on earth, all over, you know, if we all focus on that, we are quite literally creating that reality, right? And the more people that think about that, the more that vision and manifestation comes to life. Just like, once again, if they have us all being angry and sad and scared, that energy is what's emanating. And for so long, that's what has been, you know, the majority of the world: chaos, fear, freaking corruption, anger, trauma, all these things, right? But again, so many people are rising up, and they have been rising up the last few years, for a long time, probably way longer than that. But you know, the last few years has been on a bigger scale, right? Because we're getting closer and closer to that 5D. Right now we're in the split of the 5D. We're in that 4D. Some people are there, some people are here, but we're trying to all get here, right? And yeah, so this is just a message to try your best to remain positive. Don't soak all that in. If you are the type of person that feels like you have to know what's going on, okay, let yourself learn, but don't sit in those feelings. Don't sit in that energy of what you're watching and what you're hearing. Take some time, even if it's 5 minutes. Bring your energy back up, bring your vibration back up, and again, visualize what you want the world to look like. Seeing people happy, seeing these countries rebuilt, young Ren running around laughing, women, everybody safe, like free without fear. Visualize that. Let yourself like sit in your body of what that feels like, what that looks like, what that sounds like. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I trust you. I love you. See you later. I also want to add that feeling those feelings themselves is not necessarily what lowers the vibration, but then think about how you react to that. A lot of people see these things and they just spew hate. They spew out more anger, more like fear mongering. Like, I think y'all get what I'm saying. Like, they'll come on and make videos about how much they hate Trump, or how they need to do this and that, or they would do this and that. I trust y'all get what I'm saying. Like, that you're still manifesting that energy of more hate, more anger, more violence, and all these things, versus what it actually is that you want to see, the type of world that you want to be in. You get what I'm saying? I think y'all get what I'm saying. So it's not just feeling the emotions itself. All of our feelings and emotions are valid, but what you do with that is very, very important. And again, that's why I don't sit in it, because then I do, another part of me starts to think of like what we should do to these people that do these things, you know. And I mean, I don't do it so much, but I know if I do it longer I will, because once upon a time I did think that way, you know. And I once upon a time also had no faith for the world, but it's different now, and I just know how it affects me when I get into that. So, and if I do sit there and feel sad, I'm going into heaven on earth meditation mode. You get what I'm saying? And envisioning these things, envisioning these countries free of war, full of peace, and then the world as a whole. Same thing. Heaven on earth meditation is what I call it, or world peace, whatever. I love you. See you later.